Ooh, there's a good trout. Just showed up. There we go. Fish. Get him back in here. Really cool. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to SC Outdoors. Today we're doing some trout fishing. Hitting some wild brown trout. Pretty local stream. I mean, at least compared to where I usually drive, it's about 30 minutes away. But I don't hit it very often. Last year was the first time I did, and I did pretty well. So I gotta hike this trail in probably about, I don't know, half a mile or so until I get to the actual creek. So I will see you guys down there. Alright guys, well, we have made it to the stream. As you can tell, it is not overly big. It's gonna have some deep little pools in it and everything. First time I came here, I ended up walking the trail to the creek and walked upstream. Eventually you run out of creek because it splits into 2 tributaries and then 2 more and 2 more, and eventually it's just really tiny pretty quickly. So I decided to walk downstream this time and hit a newer area that I haven't fished on this creek. I'll walk my way back up to the trail and then probably fish upstream a little bit farther. So a little bit of background on the stream. It was stocked when I was young, not here, but downstream of here, probably about, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles downstream of here. I would fish it as a kid. It was a stock trout creek. They stopped stocking it due to land ownership, and it became a Class A wild trout creek up in this section. Down where they used to stock it, it's still wild trout, just not Class A, but you just can't fish it down there. So this is still on public land, public hunting grounds, state game lands. So I chose to fish this on a Sunday when nobody's hunting, so I don't have to worry about that. Although I think hunting ended last week, so it might be alright anyways. Either way, it's chilly, it's about 30 degrees, but it's supposed to warm up to about 45 today, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to chuck around this little trout magnet, very finesse style, for these winter fish, and these smaller holes seems to work pretty well. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can get on a fish here pretty quickly. Ooh, alright, just missed one. Came up and swirled it. Shoot, first missed bite of the day. He didn't even hit it though. I think he'll hit again. Got him. Yes. Not a bad little one to start. Let's go. Yes, he's not bad at all. Ooh, that water is cold, but look at that fish. Very pretty. He's gonna get a picture. That water is freezing. But very pretty fish. Get him in there. Oop, that was graceful. That's awesome. Knew there had to be one laying in there. That was the first good pocket that we've come across, so that was really cool. Let's go. Oh, another one. Yes. Smaller fish. Take that. Thought there might be a second in there. Very pretty reds on these fish. It's definitely a smaller fish, but where are you going, buddy? There you go. Very cool. Maybe a third? Ooh, there is a third in there. Nipped it. Might be the only chance I got for him though. I don't think he's coming back for it. So I found this structure out here. I'm kind of a history buff, so this is kind of cool. I don't know what this is. I know that there was an old rail line that used to come through these woods. And I think that might be what it is, or at least what it is from. There's a lot of iron history in this area as well, so it might have something to do with that. I'm gonna try to climb up this hillside and see if I can figure it out. There's a little smokestack at the top. Of course the sun's glaring right into it, but you can kind of see there's smokestack up there. But looking back this way, there's another structure over there. I think that it might actually be some sort of water tower. Or iron, something for iron, I don't know. But kind of cool. I mean, it almost looks like it would have been a bridge or something. It's got these pillars here. And then stuff back there, I don't know. It's a little thick though, I probably won't get back there. I might try though. So, almost looks like an old house or something. Really cool. Probably part of something to do with iron, I have a feeling. Since that was the major industry around here back, 1800s, early 1900s. Pretty cool. There's a house just above here, so I'm gonna head back down into the woods, but I thought I'd share that little find with you. There's definitely a couple trout sitting in there. A lot of creek chubs, I think, but there are a couple trout. Looking at it. Ooh, there's a good trout. Just showed up. There we go. Got him. He's wrapped a little bit. Got him. Yes, there's more than one in there too. This is a pretty good one. This is actually not the one I was looking at either. So there we go. Pretty fish. He's hanging in there with a bunch of creek chubs. Shoot. Well, I was going to give him a good release, but there you go. He found his way. So there's still another couple trout in there. I know that for sure. Well, it looks like a couple of them are staring right at me now. So that's good, but maybe we can grab one more. See them all sitting in there. There's a freaking tree, like perfectly placed in that hole. After I caught that one fish, I think they're kind of spooked. Nothing's really looking at it. There we go. Little guy. Saw him chasing it for a little while. Kept swirling it and he finally got it. Smallest fish of the day for sure. Very pretty one though. They always are. Come here, bud. All right, there we go. But, I mean, you really can't beat that as far as looks go. Very pretty fish. Get him back in here. Water's cold. There we go. Nice brownie. Wasn't sure if I was recording there. It's about hot. Haven't had much luck here recently. This guy's a lot more dark than the previous few fish that we've caught. Come on, let go, buddy. There we go. He's very dark fish. Back in here. Nice deep hole in there. There should be another one lurking. But so at this point in the creek, so we've split. The creek is split a little bit. As you can see, there's a lot of boulders around. This mountain, or this, I guess, hillside, whatever you want to call it. All the wild trout creeks on this mountain kind of are notorious for this. They'll climb up into the mountain and then it gets really bouldery, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But the creek ends up going under the rock a lot of places, and then it dumps out into these pools. It goes through a lot of little waterfalls and stuff. But it'll dump into these deep pools between boulders. And this is definitely the deepest one that I've found. But there's a lot of tiny little ones here and there, and some have fish and some don't. So it ends up getting a little tricky. I end up starting mountain climbing a little bit, but I remember I didn't make it too much farther than this spot last time because it just got unfishable. But we're gonna push on just a little bit longer because I'd like to get at least one or two more fish here. So let's see. There we go. Oh, that's a decent one. Better than the one that I missed. I mean, when I say decent, I mean it's probably like 8 or 9 inches, but for this creek anyways, is not a bad one. Sitting in a pretty small pool too. There's a smaller one had missed the first cast there. There we go. What a beautiful trout. Very dark. Definitely not the one that hit on the first cast. Alright guys, I am wrapping it up. This kind of like what you see below me here is kind of what the creek's become. It's mostly underground. There's a little pocket here and there, but really haven't found much. So I'm gonna give it up. Gonna head home. Got some football to watch Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun making it. Kind of cool seeing those ruins of whatever it was, iron or house, or railroad, something like that. I don't know. But very cool, and also very cool to catch some good wild browns. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, like I said, if you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on SC Outdoors.